Hey guys, it's John from Crispi. Today we want to make just a quick video and talk about some of our synthetic models. Cover a little bit of the difference between synthetic and leather, why you might choose one over the other, and then which one of these models might work well for a particular hunt that you have in mind. To begin with, the biggest difference we see when you're talking leather versus synthetic is there's going to be some trade-offs. Leather, if you have a leather boot and a synthetic boot, they're used by the same user in the same terrain, they're conditioned the same, maintained the same, you're probably going to get a few more miles out of the leather boot than you will out of the synthetic boot. Leather is just really tough to beat for long-term durability. The trade-off with synthetic is it's generally going to be lighter and it's generally going to breathe a little bit better for you. So for a lot of our customers where the weight that they're putting on their feet, the weight that they're carrying on their pack is really, really high importance, sometimes a synthetic boot makes more sense to them. And then again, for some of our customers that have feet that generally run hot, they tend to hunt early season hunts or warm weather hunts, synthetic boots generally will work a little bit better for them. Most of the time when you're talking about a synthetic boot, you're not talking about a one boot to do everything type boot. For that guy, you're probably better off in a leather boot. But when you're talking about a synthetic boot that's built for a very specific type of hunt, you can really fine-tune exactly the boot you want for the particular hunt that you're going on. We have synthetic models from a 2 flex all the way up to a 5 flex. So whether you're hunting, cut cornfields for pheasants, upland bird hunting, or you're hunting sheep or mountain goats, we have a synthetic boot that would work really well for you. Something like this Brickstall Mountain is a 3 flex. It's got the synthetic material. It keeps your feet in really good shape. It's lightweight. It's comfortable. This boot is a fairly versatile synthetic model. When you look at something that's more like the Thor, this boot was really designed, rather than to be a versatile boot, to be an ultra lightweight early season model. It's a 4 flex, so it'll handle some rough terrain. It's got an EVA foam midsole. It keeps the weight down really low. Probably minimal amounts of ankle support, but extremely lightweight, extremely breathable. And then you can split the difference with something like this Colorado, which has an extremely lightweight upper, but it does have our ankle bone support system in it, and it is a 4 flex. It's almost a hybrid in between those two models. And then something like the Wyoming or the Idaho is going to be right in the middle as well. 3 flex, Vibram outsole, ankle bone support system. This boot is a pretty versatile synthetic model that will get guys from the early season well into the mid-season. And the Idaho in particular is interesting because it's one of the few 10-inch tall synthetic models that's on the market. In fact, for a long time, it was the only 10-inch synthetic boot that was on the market. For those early season elk hunters that want the maximum amount of ankle support that they can get, but they still want to try to keep the weight down, they still want a breathable boot, I think the Idaho is almost perfect. If you have questions about any of these synthetic models or the other boots that we have, please give us a call. We're always happy to chat with you and help you out.